So, I'm back at it again talking about Scissor 7. Definitely not because the last video went fucking insane. Triple platinum. Oh my. No. It's because I wanted to talk about another duo. And not 7. And what duo am I going to talk about? Good question. It's going to be between these two fucking specimens. Why those two? I don't know, just seem fun. If I'd had to explain the chemistry between them in a word, it'd be in a picture. And it'd be this one. So yeah, let's just get straight into the bullshit. So the episode starts off with someone actually cutting hair this time. And whose hair is it? It's Mo's. Can you fucking believe it? He makes an appearance in this show. Not only in the fucking Hunger Games, but in this show too. So as Seven's done giving him the freshest lineup in all of China's history, he asks for payment, but he says he's broke as fuck. So as Seven's getting ready to squabble, Points Critical over here says he'll give him some weed magazines for a payment. So as Seven's getting ready to fucking beat the shit out of him, some random fucking ninja star comes out from the lower and hits Points Critical with a note attached to it. Written from 13, telling Seven to come meet him at the beach for something. 7 reading this, not realizing Charlie is still actively bleeding, and then he dies. So 7 pulls up to the beach on his first try for some pum pum. Yeah. He puts on some R&B music just to set up the mood and goes up to 13 trying to raise her up. But that's not actually 13. That's actually 13's sister, 11. Not that one, dumb. So then this trifling asshole decides to stab 7 in the ass, then tries to finish the job before everyone's scope appears. The end is death of a virgin. So the tune says, yo, what the fuck is you doing out here? It's mad dangerous out here. Let me protect y'all. And 11 says, alright, but give us some space. Weirdo. But then she realizes this dude actually has a bounty on him, one of 70 billion berry. So she tries to call him over by calling him handsome, but he doesn't respond because he's ugly as fuck. And that's the moral of today's and previous videos. Moral. Educated, be ugly as fuck with no bands and no jobs, no nothing, no hoes, no penis, no height, no nothing, no life, no anything. She tries a few more times to call him over, but he's still there thinking about what he's gonna be eating when he get back home. Her attempts to get him close to her fail, so she must get close to him now. And tells him, hey handsome, what the fuck is you doing? I'm calling you over. And he said, I'm not handsome. So she tries to backstab him, but this dude fucking slides away. He didn't even take a step, he slides away. Fucking weirdo. After blocking those cool looking darts, it's finally fucking fight time. It's time to see what these two guys store for us, man. It's time to get. Oh. What the fuck is this? Unfortunately, we have to see this fight by 7's point of view. And he's geeks right now from the dagger laced with fen. Yes. So to pass the time, 7 reads the magazine Charlie gave to him. And the pages start looking all wobbly and shit. Moving on their own. And he just starts doing the fucking poses they're doing. What he doesn't know is that this is actually training his ki or some shit like that. Because when he keeps doing it, it makes the fight look good again. Makes him able to use his scissors again, but that don't really matter. It's the fight that matters. So with him now being able to use his scissors, he got this fucking god ki floating around him looking like Super Saiyan. 11 decides she's had enough with these two weirdos and decides to skedaddle out of here. But then all of a fucking sudden, Chairman Jung just pulls up to the beach for some reason and snipes her out of the fucking sky like Duck Hunt. So before she could finish the job with one hand, 13 comes out of nowhere and blocks the blast for her sister. Because they sisters. Who would have known? 7 sees that the real 13 pulled up, so he gets dressed real quick and decides to go spit game at her as soon as possible. So he starts playing the R&B music and gets his shit ready. Moon walks out of the fucking tree and starts singing his fucking heart out, singing about all the good moments they had together, all the good 2 fucking moments they had together. And he goes up to her saying, "Estamos para ti." And the cool thing about this scene is that in the Chinese version, he actually speaks English for this part and not Spanish.
Oh, Miss May, this rose is for you. Well, 因为100块钱3支，你姐呢就弄坏了1支，所以 this rose is for you too.
Señorita, esta rosa es para ti. 100 for 3 roses. But your sister wouldn't want, so esta rosa es también para ti. 13 is low-key falling for him, and I'd be falling for him too if he gave me black roses like, dang.
You's a freak! freaky ass nigga.
For some reason, Granny's just stomping out that tune. Someone need to get it with the times, bro. This is not how you arrest people in Fortnite. After successfully raising her up, 13 just strips 7 naked, but only as a diversion tactic.
Shit!
The next time they link up is when they need to take care of some business. The girl needed to take care of some business, but she ain't want to do it alone, so she went to that tune for some help. But you know what he said?
Move, you stupid porch fucking monkey bitch pork! Bitch!
Aren't you that flying lady killer? Bold of you to sneak attack me in broad daylight.
But she's serious about getting him to work with her. She even has a bag full of gems with Meow's coin, Persian's ruby, that one fucking Pokemon's eyes. I don't know who the fuck would have the pearls, but yeah, she just killed a bunch of Pokemon for all that. So as that tune is about to arrest her, she then makes a bullshit story about how Team Rocket was forcing her to kill Pokemon and all that. The tune buys it and tells her where we're going.
Xuanwu, Plum Blossom Villa.
Oh, no, sorry, we can't play that. We ain't got no time for that, bro. Sorry. So after they pull up to Xuanwu after taking the secret entrance, 11 gets something to eat. The Chun, the man, inspects the dumplings just like Zora inspected that one fucking poneglyph. Doing nothing really. And then this fucking dude over here tries to spit game at her, but she's not feeling him. So she splashes the cup of water on his face. Dude getting ready to smack the fuck out of her, but the Chun stops him and says, "Don't do that." So young man tells his goons to go deal with him, but his goons don't do nothing, because he's the indestructible rep. But out of nowhere, these dudes just come in, snatch 11, and wreck shit up for everyone. So that's that Jun's job, to track her down and get her back safely, because that's his job. So she's currently being locked up in this silly ass bird place with the silly ass bird people talking about she's tarnishing our good name. That good name never existed, bro. You're cosplaying as Chris Brown right now. What is you doing to this poor defenseless girl? Oh my goodness. So as these dudes are about to do her like the cartel, they hear from one of the silly bird people that tuna has finally arrived and come here to wreck shit. And there he is, walking up all nonchalant with their fucking sign. Who thinks to do some shit like this, bro? What the fuck? What is going through his mind right now? This nonchalant fucking buzz cut. So we see that Chun looking at his client all battered and bruised up like shit, and he starts getting pissed. He's gonna go Super Saiyan 1, is what I was thinking. But what this dude actually does is just fucking stall like this shit Pokemon. Kinda makes sense with this heart's up. 11, watching all this evil transpire, this turmoil being played out, thinks about her dad, thinking back on a time where someone hurt her and tried to tell her dad to go fight that dude, but he said, "Go fight him yourself, fucking pussy." And ever since that day, she had to learn how to defend herself from evil. After finally taking out most of the goofy little birds, the big bird finally wakes up and says, "Alright then, you like that, so fight me." So they finally get to squabbling, but the Jew lost all his energy fighting all the goofy bird people, so he can't go hard anymore. So he must think of something else. So as bro's about to cut his head off, he weaves under him and grabs him by the feet. Big Bird freaks out and tries to get him off him by throwing him around like an angry bird. But little does he know, he better be thrown to the ground like a fucking atomic voodoo. So as they're getting ready to leave, the Jew stays behind to leave his mark on what the fuck he did to the bird people and destroys their fucking sign like the badass he is. That's my goat. That's everybody's goat. So they chilling on a grass hill when 11 questions that Jew on why he became a bodyguard, and then he says this.
When I was training at the bodyguard trade school, my teacher told me that a bodyguard is like an umbrella. You don't think of it. But when it rains, that's when you realize you need it. And now, I'm yours.
We don't got enough time to play that either. I apologize. So the next episode starts off with Daibo and 7 dying. Crazy, I know. A few shenanigans happen, and then they're at the top of a Mount Thumb Blossom Villa, whatever the fuck it's called. Inside, they see the Chun and 11 tied up with this ugly ass fucking creature. Oh my god, there's so many ugly people in here. Oh my lord. So we go into a flashback on how they got into the situation. 11 finally introduces herself as 11 to the Chun as 11. From Sister 7. 11 tells the Chun that this mission is going to be evil and dangerous. If he wants to go away, he can, but he decides to stay with her because he's a real man. So as they enter, they see Brody over here sweeping nothing, coming in from Stupid Town. The Chun confuses him for 11's dad and decides to squabble with him immediately right there. 11 has to tell him that that's not him. So the Chun apologizes and they get to stepping. But old man over there says, "Nah, where the fuck you going, bro? You wanted these problems, so get them. Pussy. So bro over here makes a bunch of pellets and throws them at 11, but she dodges them elegantly. Chung coming in with the good teamwork, blocking all of them with his beautiful fucking body.
Nigga, what the fuck?
So old man is about to go fucking Super Saiyan, but before the fight even starts, Chung goes to the corner just to fold his shirt. I understand now. I watched JoJo's. Them fucking outfits in them East Asian countries be costing hella bands for no reason too. So after folding his shirt, the fight finally starts. With Chung throwing the first punch, but old man blocks it. With 11 trying to stomp bro out, but bro parries it and throws her out of the way. He goes up just to throw them cool ass darts with them doing nothing. Chung's still trying to box him, but all his attempts to get physical with him fail. Then this old man hits this mean ass fucking kick on him, knocking Chung out for a bit. Then he puts his focus on 11, trying to shoot her down like a civilian airline. Luckily bro misses all of his shots while 11 still tries to dodge all this shit. Chung comes in for round 2, breaking bro's broom. They then squabble for a few more seconds before getting blasted away like two blocks. 11 catches Chung though to swirl him around and throws him to the fucking ground like an atomic nuke. But that shit failed miserably, unfortunately. But that did lead to back up, which leads him to throw his fucking broom up to the sky, high heavens, and bring it back down. Absolutely crushing this poor girl's spine, bruh. And not the way you thinking right now, you fucking freak. This man is going into a world record backbreaker tournament type shit with Bane in that bitch. Chung seeing this decides to get on top of him, and decides to use the 7-day gold luck, whatever the fuck it's called, telling her to go get her shit quickly and that he trusts her. Aww. I don't know what that would mean, but yeah, she trusts. But Unk uses his secret technique, this blue string which wraps around 11, her foot. She tries to get this stupid black shit off of her, but it wraps around her quickly. With them finally explaining the story to 7 and Daibo, it's now their turn to cut the rope. So 7 tries his luck first, trying to cut the rope, but he fails miserably. Now it's Daibo's turn to try and cut the rope, and this dude looks him in the eyes like freaky ass, gonna eat him raw type shit. Tries to cut the rope, but nope, he gets into a game of jump rope. Is that bars? Dumbass forgets he's a chicken and doesn't fly out of the way, so he gets trapped as well. And now they're stuck here for days, weeks, months, years, decades, until someone finally comes. But we're not going to be talking about that. Rather, I want to talk a little bit about the second episode and its ending. 11 tells 7 that 13 is gone, and she doesn't know where she went, so 7 is going to have to find her herself. Himself. I'm not going to lie, y'all. I need a second to talk to y'all about this. Why the fuck are they all named after numbers, bro? It's so jarring saying 13 talking to 7, talking to 13. Why the fuck are they named after numbers, bro? This is so weird, bro. It sounds like a fucking math equation, bro. I don't like math. 7 tells her that it's fine and that he will find herself. And he smiles at her and she smiles back, knowing that he's going to be his something-in-law later in life. But Jun, being the gentleman he is, offers her a full refund for her getting her ass whooped. But she says, nah, fuck that, bruh. Doing this silly ass JoJo's pose. She's so pissed with her family, she decides to go to another one. Is that not crazy? Then she starts talking to Chun nice and shit. But he leaves her out the fucking way because he's dumb as shit. Just like me, for real. She tries to hit him, but he dodges unintentionally. Their story is put on hold for now, since season 6 is gonna come out the end of this fucking year. Hopefully, I'm gonna be fucking 18 when this shit drops. Can you believe it? I'm gonna be a full ass grown adult when this shit drops. I'm gonna have to wait till my mid-20s before this shit finishes. Are you fucking serious? Oh. I also want to talk about this really cute ending with this really cute art style. We see 11 bench pressing a bunch of weight, but she's doing really good for herself. We see Thumb Dude fingering this training dummy. Very nice. We see Daibo ironing out a shirt either for himself or Xiao Fei. Cute ass bird. And when I was watching this ending for the first time, I almost threw my fucking phone out the window. I see this fucking guy getting ready for work, fitted up and shit, looking cute as hell with that fucking mouth, looking like Kendrick Lamar, that cutie patootie. We see Unk over here getting lit off the henny, you know, usual broke motherfucker things. We see this singer dude singing and shit, doing his singing shit. Singing and shit. Then we see Unk over here talking about how he whipped the shit out of White Fox, and Kolo over here being annoying as fuck as always. Fucking little annoying ass girl, bro. This monk reading this dude's fortune. I wonder who that may be. Very peculiar. And we see 13 training at the distance with someone watching at the distance. She tries to fight him, but she falls off. And then we end off with this really cute photo of 7 and 13